Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an author, speaker, and proud father. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. A woman needs to own her selection of men. Now, check this out. I got to give a shout out to Michael Baisden, right? I got to give a shout out to him. Yeah, on Michael Baisden Live's IG, he had a comment, right? Well, one of those memes, right? And it said, a bitter woman says all men are the same. A wise woman decides to stop choosing the same type of man. And that was a powerful quote, right? Because look, ladies, and I'm your Uncle Rom. I'm just gonna be real with you. Too many women don't take accountability for their choices. You get some women saying, "Oh, men are dogs" and stuff, but the woman hasn't met all men. You haven't met all men. All you can say is the men that you have met have been dogs, right? And, but see, here's the thing with that. The only thing those men really have in common is you. So if you keep choosing the same type of man, that's on you, And like that saying said, a wise woman decides to stop choosing the same type of man. Right? Look, the bottom line is who you choosing. Look, I'm going to tell you what. Outside of sexual assault, rape, which are serious things, gunpoint, that man didn't force you to do anything. If that man call you up and say, hey, let's go to dinner, you decide whether you want to go to dinner. If he say after dinner, say, hey, come back to my place. You decide you want to go back to that place. If he start making moves and y'all have sex, you decided. Where did the no come in, right? But then if he rolls on from you, he dogs you out or something, because you caught feelings, you still got to take responsibility for that. And here's what it is. Not that he dogged you out, because he was a dog anyway, but that you made the decision to get with him. Because men, hey, look, even if he's a blatant liar, you still had something. And I keep hearing about women's intuition or something. Y'all probably have an idea. And then if you're a certain age, you probably seen the behavior before, right? You probably seen the behavior before. But here's the thing. All right, might give you a pass for that first one, but when it happens for a fifth time, that's on you. That is on you, And let's be clear, because I know somebody, there's always somebody say, well, you telling the men this? Actually, I have several times. I did. I got more than a few videos saying, hey, that woman didn't put a gun to your head. It's funny. Some men actually try to push back to that. So, well, they said this and that. I say they didn't put a gun to your head. So I'm definitely saying that the man didn't force you anything just because he spent money on you. First of all, you didn't have to go out with him. You could have said, hold up, when we get to know each other, let me see what's up with you. And he might get mad or something. It's like, okay, well, you know not to deal with him. Or if you go over to a guy's place or something, well, why'd you go over there? Look, any smart woman knows if she go over to a man's house, he thinking about getting some ass. I mean, that's just it. Seriously, or you invite him over to your place, he going to make the move. Do you get mad at him, for doing what he going to do? Now, if you say, okay, you know what, why don't we meet in a neutral place, and we drive there and everything, and then you taking some responsibility, you can't blame him. And even if he try to make a move, the man you could still say the word no works. And even if he keep trying, say, hey, you said no. Even if he keeps trying, right? But see, you get some women out here, they still dealing with that guy no matter what. But see, here's the thing. Other than the psychological stuff, a lot of times a woman might deal with a guy because he make a certain amount of money, right? Because they say, well, I want that 6-figure dude, right? It was like, okay, but what they got to do with his character? And you still making a choice, Or you get that guy, you say, well, he fine, he, whatever you consider fine and stuff. I say, okay, but you still made the choice. That is still your choice. See, too often, and I've seen this happen too much. Too many women come out here and they be blaming a man for everything, putting all this pressure on the man. Say, well, he should have did this, he should have did that. Well, okay. So where are you taking the responsibility for it? Did he hold a gun to your head? Even if he begged, even if he did threaten. Let's say he did threaten you. Immediately, you got a court case. Immediately, even if he forces himself, head to the doctor real quick, head to the hospital, keep as much evidence as possible, then lock his ass up. And I'm dead serious. But you still gotta say, I say in most of the cases, unless it's some total stranger on the street or something, he forced himself, you got a choice. If it's a situation where, you responded, he texted you and all of this, and, like I said, he might dog you or something like that, or just break your heart. Let's get into that. Relationships are a two-way thing. Say he's a good guy. Decent guy, you get to know each other, but then it come to a point you realize y'all ain't really compatible. Or there's some other stuff. And it ain't even like he necessarily did something wrong. But you still got to take some responsibility. It's a two-way street. Like I said, it still don't, and even then, it don't come down to it. And then you still got, what many women have to do is take responsibility for, let me use an example. Say a guy is, he lazy. He don't want to do anything. He want to just sit around your place and do something, right? What was it in you that even found him attractive to begin with? Seriously, a lot of times women get with some dude who's normally bad, ain't got anything to go. But what was it in you that found him attractive? What was it in you that got sexually turned on by him? What was it in you that found his behavior cute? Because trust me, men can't hide that well. It was always something, and you got to own your piece. Now, I don't care what he do. Why did you like it? Even if he lied, how'd you fall for a lie without checking on him? Seriously, especially in the age of social media, all you need is a social media. Yeah, you can get an idea about anybody, so I don't even get with the lying thing. Seriously, because I remember I've met a couple women and stuff. And most I gave them before, talked to them, met them someplace, got their numbers. And all I gave them was my name. By the time we talked, they had examined all of my social media. All of it. So I couldn't say, well, I just work in this thing or this thing. Trust me. And I've had that happen with a lot of women. They be finding stuff about me. So I'm like, okay, ain't no excuses. But you got to own it. That innocent, oh, he played me and everything. Or he had a wife or everything. You didn't check to see if he was married? Or might have had somebody? Come on now. You got to own it, because then the only person you really have control over is yourself. You got to take accountability and responsibility for what has happened. Seriously, that's all you can do, all right? So I want y'all to think on that, ladies, and I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.